So today we're going to be talking about picking that first Longchamp bag that's right for you. Hello, and a very warm welcome to today's video. Those of you who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, glad to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you're enjoying my videos. I put out videos roughly 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion to some slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell, join our conversation. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, just celebrating who you are as an individual and backing yourself in life. That is the most important thing. So, what I wanted to talk to you about today is I want to do almost a bag comparison for you, and these are the 2 Longchamp styles that I think are possibly the best first bags. Actually from pretty much any brand, to be honest, but most definitely from within the Longchamp range. So I wanted to share with you my thoughts on them, why I think they're great bags, why I think they're worth considering, and which would be my personal recommendation as to which one I would go for first. So what are the 2 bags? The 2 bags I am talking about are the Pliage Club Backpack and the Pliage Club Top Handle, the Pliage Top Handle. So you could get this in a classic, you could get this in a club, you could get this in the green collection. Again, you can get this in the classic, the club, the green, the neo. There are different options. So I'm just talking about the style more generically, because things like the neo the club versus the original, it's just the change in the colour of the straps and the leather and things like that. So why have I chosen these 2 as the best first bags, realistically? They're both super practical. You can fit a lot in them. They sit at reasonable price points. They are easy to maintain. I think that's everything that getting your first nice bag, nice high-end bag is all about. Now, yes, these aren't Chanel money, Fendi money, Gucci money, but you know, they're £100 is quite a lot of money when you've got other things to be paying for, to be spending on a bag. So you want to make sure it's nice, and you want to make sure that it's going to work for you. So in terms of the bags themselves, this is what the Pliage backpack looks like. Mine is in the club style, and it's in the beige colour with the cobalt blue piping and the cobalt blue button. It is simply a closure like so, with a button on the front. You can open it up, and it is just one big open space in there, and it has a back pocket. Now, why do I like this so much? I think it's very easy to use. I think it's very versatile. I like the fact that you have both the straps in addition to the top handle. It just gives you some versatility as to how you want to carry this. I also think this could be more formal if you had it in a slightly different colour. So I think this in a darker colour is more formal than this, for example, in the beige. But it's very easy to pair. There aren't that many outfits that you couldn't wear this with and feel okay about the bag that you were carrying. It's not too big, it doesn't feel too bulky, it also feels secure because you not only have the zipper, but you also have the flap that goes over the top, so any wandering hands will struggle more to get into this than perhaps another bag. I really like this. I think this is a great piece. Mine I've owned for circa 2.5 years. It's been through it, you know, it's got some marks on it and things, but I go over it with a nylon cleaner. It doesn't look good as new, but it certainly doesn't look in bad condition, and I've used this a lot. You can also fold these up, which is great, and they probably get to about that big once you folded it. Obviously, you've got this handle that stays on the top, but they do get really, really small, so absolutely something to consider. Would I buy it as a first bag in this colour? Probably not. I think if I were going to do it again, I would buy it in a slightly different colour, maybe a darker colour. I probably would have got it in the black or in the dark purple if I were to do it again. However, I don't have a regret over buying it in this colour, so if you happen to really like this tone, go for it. I think buying your first piece is all about buying what you like and what you think you'll get the use out of. So if that happens to be, you know, bright orange with a Go Faster stripe down the side of it, you go and buy whatever the hell you want to buy. So that's the first choice. Then the second choice for me would be the Les Pliage top handle in the medium size. The reason I say the medium size is because with the 30cm base, it is not too bulky, but it's also not too small. It's incredibly, incredibly practical. Mine has a sort of bag organizer inside it. I've got it stuffed at the moment as well, but this has so much space. It has a large back pocket. I think this is quite a chic bag. I think it's quite elegant. Would I recommend this colour? Absolutely not. Certainly not for a first bag. It runs the risk of getting scuffed, getting damaged, getting dirty. And I think I'm familiar with how to maintain a Longchamp bag and how to look after them. I've got about 15, so I'm used to it. I think if you're not as used to it, don't go for this, for, you know, a colour like this. However, again, if it makes your heart sing and this is the colour that you absolutely want, go for it. Go for it. But know the fact that you could get it dirty, it could scrape and all of that kind of stuff. Now, I think this is so easy to use. I love top handle bags. I carry bags pretty much exclusively by their top handle. It is very rare you will see a bag crossbody on my shoulder. You know, my flat bags might go on my shoulder every now and then, but that's quite rare. I will carry a top handle if I can. The downside with this one, and this is the same for all of the Les Pliage top handles, with the exception of the Neo. The Neo is an exception here. It doesn't have a shoulder strap, so these can get quite heavy. Be prepared for that. But the benefit of this range as a whole is that the bag itself is super light. Because it's nylon and it's only got the leather on the handles and the flap and these little bits on the side, it is a super lightweight bag to begin with. So it's not like you're picking it up and it's heavy to start with. So this would be another great choice. Would I recommend any of the colours that I've got as a first bag? Probably two of them. I think I would recommend my fuchsia, and I do think I would recommend the green, because I think the green is absolutely beautiful. I think it's a very versatile colour. I think it's fun. I think it's vibrant. This is possibly my most complimented bag out of my whole collection. So, and that's with other bags as well, not just Longchamp bags. Out of everything I own, this gets the most compliments. So, and I can see why. It's a great piece. It's a really great piece. But I think do consider what would work best for you. But if the lighter colours, for example, white or the yellow, like I've got, they make your heart sing, go for it. It's important to buy what you enjoy. However, out of these two, as I am comparing them, what would I go for as a first bag? What would my recommendation be? This is what I would recommend. Yes, it doesn't have quite the same capacity as the top handle, and it will all depend on your lifestyle, but I actually think this is just much more versatile. I think this goes with a wider range of outfits. It's a great unisex bag. I think that the security of it is great. The fact that you can carry it by the top handle when it's a bit lighter is fab, or throw it over your shoulder when it gets heavy. Again, great. The straps are super comfortable, they're adjustable, and I think this fits the majority of what you would need to fit in here. So for example, if you don't carry a full-size laptop, let's say you carry an iPad for work, or one of those ThinkPads that the keyboard and the laptop are separate, but it's about a 12-inch screen, that'll fit in here. That would fit in here. So this could be a work bag if you wanted it to be, dependent on your lifestyle, of course, dependent on the type of work you do. If you're someone who doesn't use electronics for work, you just carry stuff, you know, supplies, this could be for you. So I think this is great. I've used this as a day bag pretty much exclusively. I don't think I've ever taken this out of an evening. I don't think so. I've got other bags that I would take instead. But this is great. This comes to London with me. I don't worry too much about it. It's very easy to maintain. Comes in all of the colours that the other Les Pliage bags come in. I just think it's a fantastic first option. I think I paid £80 for this. I think they might be £90 now, but they're brilliant. You can also get these in the green range as well. So this is Les Pliage Green, which has the recycled materials. You can also get a backpack in Les Pliage Green. So if you wanted something that took you more towards the Les Pliage green collection, you could also go for a backpack. I just think this is a more versatile piece than top handle. Do I carry my top handles more? Absolutely I do. That is more my style. However, I think more generically, this would be what I would go for. And I actually bought this before I bought any of my top handles. My travel bags were the first things that I bought from Longchamp. Then when I started to move into bags themselves outside of travel, this was the bag that I bought first. Yes, I think so. I think so. I might have bought a document holder in the meantime, but this was my first proper handbag, so to speak. So I really like this. Would I recommend the colour? Yes, if you're prepared to maintain it. Would I go for this colour again if it were me? No, I wouldn't. I'd personally buy it in black or the dark purple, like I said. However, do I regret this? Not in the slightest. Both of these though, both of these styles of bag are absolutely fabulous. I could not say enough good things about both of them. I do not think either of them would be a bad purchase. I just think this one will probably stand you in better stead than this, because this is less versatile in whatever colour you buy it in. Being top handle only restricts you further, but I think if you want a top handle bag, this is an excellent choice. Get a bag organiser, give it some structure, and start using it and start loving it. So there we have it, guys. Those were my thoughts on what the best kind of starter Longchamp bag would be and my recommendations. So let me know what you think. Let me know what your first Longchamp bag was. I bet a lot of people started out with the long shoulder, the shoulder bag with the long strap. I bet you that's probably the most frequently purchased first one, but I'm really interested to know. Anyway, thank you so much as always for watching. Love the support, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.